What is going on YouTube? Today I'll be giving my predictions of Night of Champions and NXT's Great American Bash for this upcoming Saturday and Sunday. Normally me and my friend would do this on stream, but unfortunately we're going to be busy all of this weekend, and we don't have time, so I'm just doing this to give out some content. Follow all our socials, follow the Twitch, the YouTube, Kick, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram. So we do also follow our solos, which would be High C Juice Box for myself on Twitch, and then Broken Preacher on Twitch for my co-host Caleb. Alright, we're gonna United States Championship match between Trick Williams versus Ricky Stanks. I think Trick Williams is gonna have a decent title reign, and obviously because the crowd's still buzzing with him, and there's no reason to just take the strap off him at Night of Champions, in my opinion. So therefore, I think Trick Williams will be continuing to be the United States Championship and retaining against Ricky Stanks, because I personally think they're going to lead up to like a match between him and Carmelo Hayes in an actual match and a rematch at SummerSlam. Or possibly they're going to lead up to a triple threat between Trick Williams and Ricky Stanks and Carmelo Hayes for SummerSlam. And that's where he might drop it if they want him to go to like the more main event scene. Or he might even retain, which I wouldn't mind either, because he's a great talent. I believe he should just continue to be the champion for a decent amount of time and then drop it to whoever deserves it next. Tiffany Stratton and Jade Cargill in the Women's United States title match. I think Tiffany should retain. Personally, I think Jade's just too powerful of a being to be a women's United States champion, because I feel like she would never lose it. Just like how only time she lost the TNT or TBS championship, whatever the women's version of that in AEW was, when she left AEW a month prior to her leaving to come to WWE, and she can prove that she can go in the ring. If Jade wins, I'm not going to be mad, because honestly I'll be happy with it as well. But I think Tiffany should take a win against her, so it ties the feud at 1-1, and maybe they can renew this at like a bigger pay-per-view instead of Night of Champions, where they probably will have this again at SummerSlam, and maybe Jade would win. Seth Rollins versus Braun Breaker in a steel cage match. I think Seth will win, so then he can put the fucking vision behind him. But I don't think it's gonna make a problem for Braun Breaker, because at this point he's like, I think Seth is gonna go to the world title scene, and then I guess maybe Braun would too. But at the same time, like, I feel like Seth needs to win more, just in the fact that, like, so he can put him behind him. If Braun wins though, I don't mind, because obviously then he puts Breaker over, but I feel like down the line they're gonna have like Seth versus Roman for the world title, and I don't feel like they're gonna blemish that anytime soon. So, this match is a toss up. I'm gonna go Rollins, but I can understand Breaker as well. Jey Uso and Obafemi battle for the men's King of the Ring. I don't care about Jey Uso winning at all. Please be Obafemi. Please, because it just needs to happen. I'm sorry. I get the speculations that Brock's gonna cost him, but I think they should make Oba look stronger. I think Oba should beat Jay with Brock helping him, and then at SummerSlam beats Brock and Roman, and then really solidifies as a powerhouse. Because to be honest, we don't need the fucking bloodline again. I'm sorry, and I don't need two people at the end of the table. So Oba, please fucking win. EO takes on Women's World Champion Liv Morgan for the Queen of the Ring tournament. Liv Morgan shouldn't have even been in this. I know Stephanie McCare was supposed to be the person that was there, and they could have easily just put in like Maxine Dupree and have her lost. Like, whatever, who cares? Just someone that would have made sense to me. And because I don't care about this title reign of Liv Morgan's. She hasn't defended the fucking shit since the Raw after Mania, and she faced against Sol Ruka. So personally, don't care. It better be fucking EO that wins this, so then we can have a world title match with EO taking on Liv again, which would be stupid because she already beat her once. And at that point, you might as well have the title on the line during this match instead. or you have her against Rhea, the person that she never lost to, and maybe possibly have Rhea retain against her and have it the first time beating her, or having Io beat her for the title, which that's what I would prefer. Whatever happens, I hope Io wins and she comes out a champion at SummerSlam. Cody Rhodes, Gunther, and Sami Zayn collide for the undisputed WWE title. I think Cody's gonna retain. I just don't see it happening right now. But if there's anyone that's coming out of this that's not Cody Rhodes, it's probably gonna be Sami Zayn, because it is in Saudi Arabia and the crowd would go insane for him, heel or not. Or he would say, the Rival Guys would win. I don't see Gunther winning. If someone was I'll just predict who's going to take a fall. Knowing this, they're probably going to have Gunther take the fall to either Cody or Sammy, but I think Cody's retaining. So this was obviously the start of a feud where this guy wanted to be crowned Mr. NXT, and Shiloh Hill came over and I want to be instead. Shiloh Hill wins Mr. NXT from the one episode. Tristan Angels attacks him and then takes his stash away from him, and then causing a whole feud. And now that he's back and he's accosted Shiloh Hill costed Tristan Angels the WWE Evolved Men's Championship against Aaron Burke, and then setting up this match for NXT Great American Bash, where I think Shiloh Hill is gonna beat him again, which I would hope so, because honestly he's way over compared to this guy as a face, compared to this guy as a heel. So I hope they go with Shiloh Hill. Ren Sinclair versus Ariana Grace for the Women's Speed Championship. I think Ariana Grace is gonna win from shenanigans from the from Birthright, and she's gonna become what they would say the fastest woman alive at NXT Great American Bash. I honestly hope Ren Sinclair retains, though, because I actually think she's a good wrestler and I think she should hold it longer. But I think Ariana Grace will win it, but I won't be mad either way. But I prefer Ren retaining over Ariana Grace winning it. But if Ariana Grace wins it, I'm not going to complain, because I actually think they're both great wrestlers. So, Saquon Sugars looks to get payback against Deion Lennox. I think Saquon Sugars should go over here, so he can finally put the feud with Dark State behind him, and he can finally go on his own as a babyface. And I think the crowd actually likes him, and he's honestly a phenomenal wrestler. I hope Saquon Sugars can get the win. NXT North American Championship, Miles Bourne versus Tavion Heights. I think Miles Bourne will retain, and then the setup will start setting up a feud between them, and I think Tavion Heights is gonna turn on his buddy Miles Bourne after Miles Bourne retains it. Zarya retains here. I don't think they're going to give it back to Tatum Paxley, because I think Tatum Paxley is going to get called up to the main roster coming around SummerSlam, and she's going to wreak havoc against somebody, whether that be on SmackDown or Raw. I think she's going to be in the main roster, and I think Zarya is going to retain and keep her NXT Women's North American Championship. Kind of great challenges for Lola Vice for the NXT Women's Championship. I honestly think Kendall's gonna beat Lola Vice, and then they're gonna have a rematch, and then Lola's gonna lose that rematch, and she's gonna go to the main roster. Honestly, I believe that, and so I think Gray will win the title. Naraku is gonna beat Tony D'Angelo for the NXT Championship, and then that's gonna be I honestly think he's going to the main roster too, which it's going to be oversaturated with all the people going up, but I won't be mad at the same time. I think Naraku is going to be NXT Championship champion at the end of this pay-per-view. And that's my predictions for NXT Great American Bash and Night of Champions. If you want to watch them, Night of Champions will be on Saturday, June 27th, and obviously, as you can see by the poster, NXT Great American Bash will be on Sunday, June 28th. Thank you for watching. Check out Hate and Hits on Twitch, YouTube, Kick, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Also follow us on our solos, which would be High C Juicebox on Twitch for me, and Broken Preacher on Twitch for my co-host Caleb. Adios.